What's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Inside the Vinyl. I'm your host, Tim Bianconi. If you would go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel below, that would be greatly appreciated. If you could also hit that notification bell so you could be notified anytime we put out new content, that would be appreciated also. So this time, I guess this would kind of be an unboxing, but not really, because I already opened this record, because I've had it for a while, and it's been out for a while. But today I want to talk about the new Ozzy Osbourne album, Patient Number 9. So let's go ahead and take a look here. So there it is. Now, I didn't really intend, when I bought this, I had gotten it a little bit late, so I didn't really want to do an unboxing, but I had somebody online on my channel ask me if I could do a review of this album, so I was like, yeah, sure, why not? So this album was released on September 9th, 2022. It came out on Epic Records. It was produced by Andrew Watt, who was the same guy that produced Ordinary Man, and I think is intertwined with Post Malone or something like that, I'm not sure. This album did reach as high as number 3 on the Billboard charts, and there's been no certifications so far for this for gold and platinum or anything. But, definitely a pretty cool record. And I heard it, digitally, the first few times and really, really dug it. So I was like, I kind of wanted it, so I went ahead and picked it up on vinyl. So, like I said, it's already open, so there's nothing to pull out. There's no shrink wrap or anything to rip off. So there is the front cover of Ozzy looking super cool on his Patient Number 9 album. On the back cover, there he is, praying, confessing, doing whatever Ozzy does. And of course the track listing and everything else. Now, I think there's different editions of this album. There might be one that's more deluxe that has like a gatefold and all that stuff. I don't have any of that. I just bought whatever the basic one is. So let's go ahead and pull out everything that's inside here. So it is a 2-record set. And there is also an insert. And I don't think there was anything else. No, there's not. All right, so first we look at the insert. And basically what the insert is, on one side you have lyrics. And on the other side you have lyrics. As there's lots of music on this album. There are some liner notes on this side too. Special thanks and who produced and all that fun stuff. All right. So let me see if I can get this back in here. Maybe. There we go. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at one of these. I don't remember what color this record is. I think it's purple. So let's see. Yes, purple. Fancy purple vinyl. Now, like I've said in the past, I'm a big fan. I like some good solid black vinyl too, but I think all this colored vinyl and splatter vinyl and all that shit is really cool. And this is no exception. This is really cool, like a really pretty purple, really pretty shade of purple. So there's side 1 with the Patient Number 9 sticker in the middle, or excuse me, just Ozzy Osbourne Patient Number 9 sticker in the middle. If you flip it over to the other side, the middle sticker has the track listing for both sides of this record. And it's the same with the other one, so we won't look at it. If it was like a different color or something like that, we might, look at it too, but it's the exact same thing. So, all right, so let's reassemble all this, and then we can talk about this record a little bit. All right. So there it is, Ozzy Osbourne, Patient Number 9. The reviews have been pretty positive lately. I will say for me, I'm trying to think the best way to put this. So pretty much everything Ozzy's done since No More Tears has been very hit or miss for me. And when I say hit or miss, I mean there's hits and misses on every album. Like, I think every album he's put out since then has 2 or 3 great songs. And then the rest of it, not that it's bad, it just doesn't really stick with me. Like Never Gonna Stop and Black Rain is like really cool. Perry Mason from Osmosis is cool. What's the one? Shit, I can't remember. Whatever. But, every album seems to have 1 or 2 good tracks and then, a lot of filler. That's just my opinion. This album, I will say, is the first album I've heard since No More Tears that I thought was good from start to finish. Even Ordinary Man, it was a nice, comeback album, and he had some decent hits off of it, like the song with Elton John and all that. But I didn't think necessarily as an album the whole thing was all that great. And that's just my opinion. This album is a return to form. He kind of went the Santana route a little bit with this, where he's got guest spots from everybody. Of course, in this case, guest spots from different guitar players and such. Guest spots, Jeff Beck, Mike McCready from Pearl Jam, Zakk Wylde, of course, Tony Iommi from Black Sabbath, Eric Clapton, Chad Smith from the Chili Peppers. Taylor Hawkins, who R.I.P. From the Foo Fighters, played drums on some tracks. Robert Trujillo from Metallica plays bass on here. Duff McKagan from Guns N' Roses plays bass on here. I mean, it's just a litany of guest spots on this record. And to be fair, sometimes when bands or acts do that, it tends to be a little bit bloated or like overdone. And I will say in this case, it's not. This album flows very well, and just the production, the sound, everything. The songs are great. Best songs, the title track, which has been out for a little while, Patient Number 9, great tune. Jeff Beck on guitar, smoking guitar solo in the middle of it. Parasite is just like a really, really cool song. Zach Wilde is the guitar player on that one. It's one of my favorites. One of These Days, or One of Those Days, which I think is the song, if I'm not mistaken. I get kind of confused. It's the one with the lyric about, one of those days I don't believe in Jesus, which I've been hearing on the radio quite a bit. So a really cool song. No Escape From Now and Degradation Blues, the two songs on here that have Tony Iommi. I mean, when you got Ozzy and Iommi together, I mean, you can't go wrong. It sounds very Sabbathy, as it should, which is really cool. So like I said, this is my favorite Ozzy album since No More Tears. It's good all the way through. There's questions now whether or not he'll actually go out and tour on this. I mean, I know he wants to, but I also know there's some health issues and different things that he has that may prevent him from doing so. But, I also feel Ozzy's the kind of guy that, would probably rather die on stage or singing or in studio or wherever, rather than just sit at home and do nothing. So, maybe we'll see him out on the road one more time, maybe not. But if this is the last hurrah, this is a great album to go out on. So Ozzy Osbourne, Patient Number 9. Dude on YouTube who requested a review. I hope this makes you happier. That's all I've got this time. Again, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Check out the rest of my Inside the Vinyl series where we do unboxings of new releases, box sets, reissues, whatever. We also discuss lost classics and live albums. I've got some live footage out there from some different festivals and concerts. And if you're into disc golf, I've got some mediocre disc golf footage starring some mediocre players like myself. So like, comment, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Peace out. There you go, boy.